Water and Light Fiber Optic High-Speed Internet, the only local provider to offer free managed Wi-Fi with your internet service, so parents can rest easy at night.
Vote yes times 3, be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3, be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3, be the change you want to see.
Yes times 3, be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3 and be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3
For the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3
To be the change you want to see.
Vote all 3 so that you personally can be the change that I just know you want to see. Praise God.
What they have to provide for you if you come down and shop.
We have
It says Downtown Hope. We're packed as numerous members of the community turned up. It says Downtown Hope.
Is your system struggling to keep up? Experience the comfort of Yates Maintenance Heating and Air. It is our mission to provide world-class service and HVAC solutions backed by our certified indoor air quality expertise. Visit yatesmaintenance.com to find out more.
Remember the days when we taught them? And now they teach us. With the ever-evolving role of technology in our world, it's important to have an internet provider who can keep up with the demand. Hope Water and Light's fiber optic high-speed internet has symmetrical download and upload speeds, in addition to various price packages with the lowest starting at $54.95 a month. No hidden fees for installation or registration, and Hope Water and Light offers free managed Wi-Fi with your internet service. Visit broadband.hope-wl.com or call 870-777-3000 for more info. And listen to the experts when they tell you Hope Water and Light offers superior internet service to meet the needs of your home or business. Hope Water and Light fiber optic high-speed internet, connecting you with the world in an instant.
Starting a business and finding the perfect spot to showcase your brand can be a challenge. Being a long-term business owner and searching for a partnership in advertising can also be a daunting task. Now, imagine explaining your vision to a team of like-minded individuals who understand, care, and are passionate about your success. That is where we come in. At Swart.Today, We are committed to delivering exceptional results and building strong relationships with our clients. Here, you're not just a client, you're family. Take a step towards success and visit our website today. Swart.today, your friendly neighborhood network, bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Vote yes times 3. Be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3. Be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3. Be the change you want to see.
Yes times 3. Be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3 and be the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3.
For the change you want to see.
Vote yes times 3.
Be the change you want to see.
Vote all 3 so that you personally can be the change that I just know you want to see. Praise God.
They are people you know, friends, family, and neighbors. The faces of Hope, Water, and Light are those you see every day in your community.
Welcome back to the Hope Bobcats Stadium here in Hope, Arkansas. I'm Ryan Holly. I'm here with Coach Ricky Rhodes. And we are hosting the Ashdown Panthers here tonight. We're getting ready for the coin toss.
What two guys out there?
We got two captains for the Hope Bobcats tonight. We got number 7, Kentorian Cheatham,
And number 8.
and number 8, Jaden Brown, or excuse me, Lenard Westmoreland. Also, before we get started, we want to give a special thanks to Heather Manor Health and Rehabilitation for providing food for the teams and us as well. Thank you so much. It's like the referees are encouraging them to keep it sportsmanlike tonight before they flip this coin.
Yeah, like a good night of football.
And here comes the decision for the coin toss. Looks like we're going to defer for the second half, and Ashdown will receive the ball in this opening half. Yeah, last year was a close game in Ashdown. It was a really close game for last year for the Bobcats. I think we ended up squeaking by 2 or 3. I think it was 3. We ended up winning the game by 3 in the very last possession of the game.
Yeah, I think the Bobcats improved this year, and the way I get things, Ashdown is lacking in numbers, so hopefully we can take advantage of that.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, our offense is clicking tonight, and also our defense. Our defense is going to be the big factor tonight. If we can get some good stops, it'll motivate that offense to step it up and
Oh yeah.
maybe get some more points on the board.
And the Bobcats taking the field, coming out of the tunnel. I like to fire it up a little bit tonight.
I think they want this one. I think this is been a good rivalry for quite a while. I think it's going to be a good game.
Tell you what, last week we had a pretty good game with the Bobcat offensive line. They were doing a pretty good job there early in the ball game, but a couple of fumbles and miscues kind of took their eye out of the Bobcats.
Ramos gets it lined up. It's going to be a little split kick. Fielded at the 20-yard line by Ashdown number 7. He's got a lane. That's a good open field tackle there by Westmoreland.
So Ashdown's up to the 41. They got a pretty good return right there.
I think gain of 20 with the rest of the yeah, the 41-yard. This is what I've looked for to defense. This is Soapwood defense. Played as fired up as they were last night, moving to the ball. Not giving up any big runs. First and 10 from the 41-yard line. Going to be an inside zone, and that will be stopped immediately as the whole Bobcat stop him behind the line. And a loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14.
And that was Amari Scott on the tackle.
Yeah, he was a big presence on this defense last week, and I look forward to him making more big plays in the future as well. Does a great job for the linebacking core. 2nd and 15. Going to draw back for a pass play. It will be an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd and 15. This Bobcat defense looks pretty fired up tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, the cornerback number 1, that's Noah Cheatham, came up quick and kind of got his hands in the way. Was right there to make the tackle if he had caught it.
Brings up 3rd and 15.
You got the ball spotted in the wrong spot right now.
that short delay, we're going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Panthers. Little high snap. Got a good pass rush going on. He's going to throw it away. That brings up 4th down.
Bobcats get 3 and out. That's what we'd like to see right there.
It's a great defensive possession right there for the Bobcats. It brings up an early 3 and out for the Panthers.
I tell you what, he had a little pressure from the backside over there. And he was smart to get rid of it.
I believe this week, Coach, we got Zion Brown returning this punt. I like that decision. He's got speed. He breaks tackles. Let's see if they kick it to him.
Crap, can't see.
All right, here we go.
We'll just grab the ball right there, right at about the 29-yard line. Now we'll bring out our Bobcats offense.
I feel like Zion Brown would be the signal caller tonight, playing the quarterback spot. No, he's a wide receiver, excuse me.
We got Aiden and Kyle. Got Aiden back there tonight.
Yeah, Aiden, Dean.
We have handoff, and we good for about 2 yards.
Here, the Bobcat offensive line led by Dominique Lacey. He did a good job last week of just really opening some holes up. They played a complete ball game.
Really great job right there. I thought they got 2 yards on that play, but I guess not. So bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Got a trip right going on. Gonna be an outside zone run. That was Amari Scott on the run. Picks up about 4 yards.
See where Scott's a good. He got good vision. He can see the field and he can make people miss and know where they're coming from and make the right cuts. He's a good back.
Yeah, he really is. He's got really good change of direction, and he can stop on a dime, which makes him very strong at missing tackles. Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats. And that would be enough for a Bobcat 1st down.
That's Norris Cheatham on the receiving end of that. And I tell you what, he get on his feet and did a pretty good job of making a couple misses to get the 1st down.
Yes, he did. A really good catch right there. Catch good gain, good 5 yards. It's very nice to see us passing the ball early on in the game and making some completions.
Mm-hmm.
Brings up 1st and 10 for about the 41-yard line. Come back out in a double set. The inside zone. Scott kicks it outside, gets a good block downfield, and he is hit hard. That's a big gain of 9 yards.
I tell you what, that kid, he was waiting for his blocks to develop and making the right cuts. I like to see him run the football.
It's very nice to see that. I mean, he looked like, he was going the right side of the ball, cut it all the way back to the left side, got outside of his receivers, and made another cut to get another 9 yards. Good run by Martin Scott. 2nd and 1 for the Bobcats.
Up front for the Bobcats is number 56, the center, Hunter Godwin, with Dominique Lacey at tackle, Emmanuel Hernandez at our offensive line, Jacarius Burton, and Warren Aurora.
It's a good-looking drive, looking up for the Bobcats. If Aiden steps up for a pass, that's going to be an incomplete pass.
That's incomplete. Aiden a little indecisive right there. I think he want to hold on to that one and maybe tuck and run.
In those situations when you think you need to tuck and run, more than likely you need to tuck it and run. That brings up 3rd and 1 after that incompletion. 7 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter. The score is still 0-0 as the Bobcats are marching down the field right now. Little outside zone run. That's going to be enough for a first down.
Yes, Trey Gomer on the carry for the Bobcats. He's a good-looking sophomore.
Yeah, Gomer's running the ball really well this season. It's kind of like we got two of the complete opposite types of backs. We got a Gomer in there. He likes looking for the contact, and we got Scott to come in and make him miss tackles with his cuts and change the direction. It's really nice to see two backs who complement each other. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 52-yard line. Excuse me, the 48-yard line.
And I tell you what, he had nowhere to go then. Little extra activity after the play there, involved with number 8, who is Jalen Brown, number 9. Excuse me. You gotta be real careful with that.
Brings up 2nd and 12 for the Bobcats. Fumble on the play after a short screen pass. The Bobcats will recover it right at about the 44-yard line.
It's like Zion trying to fight for a little extra yardage there and just dropped the football. But luckily we was able to get on top of it.
Brings up 3rd and 17 for the Bobcats.
The Bobcats come out with trips to the right this time.
Throw a little run by Aiden right there. The quarterback gets about 4 yards on the play. Bring up 4th and 13.
So Bobcats opt to punt.
Fourth and 14 here in the first quarter. Got 6 minutes left on the clock. As the Bobcats elect the punt.
This may have been a game of field possession.
As the Panthers elect to receive the ball. Keep it right at about the 25-yard line, and the Bobcats bring them down at about the 32-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the 32-yard line.
Well, the Bobcats did put together a small drive there. They got it across the 50-yard line and over to Panther territory. So
You did a good job running the ball. Had a little trouble when we tried to introduce the pass. But other than that, it was a really good drive. Looking for our defense to make some great plays right there. The defensive, there's number 57 making a great tackle.
it's Joel Bello, I think he's a junior inside linebacker, and he was all over him right there.
Stopped it right at the line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd and 10.
I tell you what, Bello pick up his reads real quick, and he go to the football.
Yes, I really like our linebacking core this year. They do a great job of finding the ball and getting the head across the numbers and making the tackle. There's a great stop at the line of scrimmage, brings up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Going to be a drop back as they look to pass the ball. And he overthrows the receiver across the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete for 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he was able to pull up into the pocket and find the receiver. Just overthrew him. He was open. At any rate, it's 3rd and 10.
Third and 10 for the Panthers. 5 minutes left to go in this opening quarter.
That's gonna be Ashdown. Ashdown jump. I thought I saw the receiver on the far side get an early start.
I think that's what they're discussing right now. They don't know if it's going to be. They're going to call offside on the Bobcats.
Okay.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, brings up 3rd and 5.
So the Bobcats has no one back deep on this punt. I like they're going for it.
3rd and 5.
Or it's 3rd and 5.
They're going deep right now. That's a pretty high-hanging ball, and that will be intercepted by the Bobcats. That's number 7.
Contrarian Cheatham on the interception for the Bobcats.
It's a great job right there. That I don't know if you noticed that pass rush was really, really.
Yes, it was.
There, they had about 2 people coming to the ball, rushed the quarterback in that throw. He just throws up a high arcing pass and just hung in the air.
Yes.
And Cheatham went up and high pointed it perfectly. It brings up an interception to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Well, either way it goes, you can say the Bobcats held him for the first 2 possessions.
Another great defensive stand. There's going to be a flag on the play.
Flag before the snap.
It's before the snap.
False start on the Bobcats.
5 yards. 1st and 15.
We call a false start against the Bobcats right there. Brings up 1st and 15.
Excuse me.
On the 25-yard line.
So the Bobcats in their 3rd position here. Is that right? 3rd or 2nd? Second position.
See if we're going to start this drive with the run again. Low snap. Still gets the ball off. Mari Scott back there dancing for his life, coach. He got about 3 broken tackles in the backfield. Just couldn't quite escape the rush right there. Gonna lose about 5 more yards. Brings up 2nd and 20. They had the right idea there, coach. They just didn't quite get the blocking assignments down. 2nd and 20 for your Bobcats. Give me another low snap right there, coach. Right back to the line of scrimmage for 3rd and 20.
Oh, man.
Another low snap.
Yeah, the ball is on the snap. It's being low every time. It's rolling around his feet. You have to pick it up and give it to someone. I try and set back to throw the ball. We got to be able to get a snap.
Yeah, we have little small mistakes stopping us in the very beginning right here. 3rd and 20 for your Bobcats. Yeah, they did. Another stoppage on the play. It's going to be timeout for the Bobcats.
First timeout.
And with that stoppage, I'd like to read a couple sponsors off. You got Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Also, Lance and Associates Real Estate, your hometown realtor. People you know, people you trust.
So customer service is an essential component of their mission. The glowing customer testimonials for Hope Water and Light's fiber optic high-speed internet grow by the day. And they are the only internet provider in the area who has a customer care team stationed locally, right here in your community. They are available for you to speak with face-to-face and one-on-one. And this service is not just for residential homes. This internet is quickly becoming a trusted source for some of your favorite local businesses too, whether it's retail, the medical field, or even agriculture.
The run going. Just couldn't quite get it. And it brings up 4th and 20 for the Hope Bobcats.
It's a good punt and it's rolling. Okay. Yes.
It's a decent punt. Brings up 1st and 10. Looks like it's going to be right at the 35-yard line.
So the Bobcat defense is back out on the field.
Yeah, I like looking at this defense is really good. I like the way we're flying to the ball here early on in the season.
We got trips over here to the right.
It's going to be an inside zone. He bounces it outside. And he's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be enough for a first down. It's about 13 on the play. Brings up 1st and 10 right at the 48-yard line.
That's Amarian Scott that's pushing him out of bounds. I tell you what, he came a long way to get there. That kid can really run. The Bobcats in the 4-4 defense. We got Sidney Ross on this left end over here. We're expecting big things out of him this year.
He had a really solid week 1, especially on defense. That's another big loss right there.
I tell you what, Joe Bello, he just took his reads and just took off. I mean, that's how you do it. You take your reads, you see things, and you go.
That's a great job right there by Joe Bello, making a big stop on the running back.
Along with Trey Agoma.
Those are 2 high motor linebackers right there, Coach. We got some really high motor linebackers with Gomer, Bello, and also Mari Scott.
Oh, yeah, Scott. He's an outside linebacker. He's involved in the pass coverage sometimes, but he's always around that football.
Second and 17. I believe that's going to be a false start.
I think it's a later game. They didn't get snapped.
Could be 5 yards out. That's just going to be 2nd and 22. And a minute, 37 seconds left here to go in this opening quarter. Good pass rush. He's going over the top. And that will be an incomplete pass. Turns out third down and 22 for the Panthers.
I tell you what, he ran right by our defenders though. That ball's just a little bit overthrown. We cannot let him get behind us. Like just run past us. We got to get somebody back.
And it starts right here with the cornerbacks on the line of scrimmage. You need to jam them up a little bit better right there at the line of scrimmage. They start with 6 yards before you touch them. It's easy for them to just run right by you.
Yeah, he missed him by a foot.
3rd and long, 3rd and 22 for the Panthers. Good pressure. Will be completed task, but he'll be out of bounds just short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th and about 2.
It's like McCaskey's going to go for it.
Brings up 4th and 3 for the Panthers.
I tell you what, I haven't saw a whole lot of the Ashdown front line yet. Our defense is really kind of manhandling them right now.
Yeah, our D-line's really doing a great job by using their speed and wingness to run with stunts. We've been running a lot of stunts, I've been noticing, especially with the 2 interior tackles. And our defensive ends are doing a great job of containing the outside. And that will be an incomplete pass and a turnover on downs. Another great turnover.
Well, that's what's one out of your defense. We have them for the third or fourth time now, and so we got to get some points on the board.
Defense right here. We got 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter of football. Here in Hope, Arkansas, home of the Bobcats, as they are marching on the field for offense, maybe for the last drive of this quarter. Let's see if we can't get some points on the board, as that is another great job by this defense.
I know Coach Clark's got to be proud of what these guys are playing, not giving up the big plays, keeping everything in contained.
1st and 10 is going to be a little inside run. The holes just aren't opening up, Coach. I've noticed that. It's kind of the opposite from last week. Last week against Nashville, the holes were opening up on the inside. We were able to run the ball inside all day long, but when we bounced outside, they weren't there. Tonight, looks like we got a little bit of leeway on the outsides and not so much on the inside.
Yeah, I agree. We're not getting the push that we got last week, especially early in the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Bobcats.
The Bobcats come out, trips to the right. Aids back to pass. That pass is completed. Yes, sir.
That's number 8 right there, Coach.
That's going to be Scott again.
Number 9, Jaden Brown with the reception. He slipped and fell right there, but had enough want to get back up and dive for that ball. Made a great catch. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Well, that's what you want to see. He gave effort. The effort was the outcome of that, and he caught the ball. So
that was a great extra effort right there. And that will be the end of the first quarter. The score is still 0-0. Great defensive showing in the first quarter. I'd like to thank a couple sponsors here tonight. We got Caney Creek Estates, a family-friendly community and affordable house in Hugh Crawford. Also, Yates Maintenance, Heat and Air experts for your business.
I tell you, I like the way the Bobcat defense is playing, and Bello is stepping up to be a leader with that defense.
Yeah, he did a really good job. All of our linebackers did a really good job that first quarter. They were flying to the ball. They were making sure that their runs didn't go for a gain. To be honest, Coach, more than half of their runs were stopped at the line of scrimmage. They had a couple decent-sized runs, a couple good passes, but other than that, this Bobcat defense has really stepped up here tonight.
Yes.
Having 2 out of their 3 drives end in a punt or a turnover on downs.
Well, I'm believing this offense is going to start clicking here in just a minute. But in the between the tackles right now, we're not getting very much at all. We have completed a couple passes. I know one Brown caught one, but sooner or later we're going to start clicking.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. It all starts with that front line. Getting a good push from that front line will enable this offense to get the drives they need, especially at the running back position. They're trying to do everything in the middle, but it's not there. They just got to bounce it outside and see what they can get.
Yeah.
By that time, it's a little too late. Other than that, Aiden's looking really good tonight at quarterback, completing a few passes, already in his first quarter. Especially for a run-heavy team like we are this year. We've been a really run-heavy team, and I like it. I like the way our running backs run the ball. Um, you know, like we were talking about our offensive line before the game started, we have a really solid offensive line. And, everybody last year came back this year. Everybody came back this year from this offensive line, and they did a really, really good job so far. I've seen a little extra push, open them holes up a little bit. Makes it easier on a running back.
Yeah. Where the Bobcats will be starting right at midfield on 3rd down and 4.
Could be 3rd and 4 from the 49-yard line. And Aiden does a couple pump fakes. Has some room. I think he's going to be just a little short. A little bit short. It's going to be 4th and inches.
Yeah, I said earlier, I think this may be a game of field possession, and this is an opportunity for the Bobcats to pin them down there deep.
Looks like we got J.J. Gully stepping onto the field. We're going to probably get to come out in that power set we showed a little bit last week.
Yeah. Yeah, Gully, a great blocker. So we're gonna try and pound this thing up.
Ashdown comes in with a 4 front instead of that 3-4 that they've been running all game. Try to get a little extra stoppage on that side of the ball as well.
And they're gonna be short.
And they will call them shorted. That's going to be a turnover on downs right at the 49-yard line.
I tell you what, inside the tackles, the Bobcats are not able to, we're just not able to get anything right now.
Yeah, the Panthers defensive line, we got to give them some credit. They're doing a great job of clogging the holes up front for our offensive line. Like you said, not really any type of push going on up front that our running backs need. No holes are opening up. Just a small thing. It's just a great defensive game here tonight.
Yeah. Well, I see Gully's in on the down line, down lineman right now on the defensive line. It might have been after all the time as I noticed him, number 23, playing nose guard, I believe.
He's been bouncing around a little bit. He plays a little linebacker, but I do believe that he stays on that down line for a pretty good bit of the snaps. That's going to be another great tackle out there on the outside by the outside linebacker. I believe that was Amari Scott once again. It's going to be just a gain of, looks like about a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I tell you, Amari Scott is racking up on some tackles too. I tell you, he's flying to that football.
He's doing a great job. Like last week had a great defensive outing with a bunch of tackles. And this week looks like it's carrying it forward into this week, as he already has about 4 tackles so far at the start of the second quarter. That was a nice strong run right there by number 5.
That's probably the most positive tackle I've seen tonight. Yeah, good. So there's a flag on the field right there.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few flags on the field. We got a referee with a hat off and a 2 on the ground.
It's more flag. It's flag.
I believe the flag is going to be against the Bobcats.
It's going to be a couple unsportsmanlike conduct.
Well, going both ways, all set.
I think the first two are probably going to be warnings, and then the next one's going to be against whoever it was.
Okay.
But until then, I'll read a couple more sponsors off for the game tonight. We got Hope Physical Therapy and Sports Management, your local physical therapy business, striving to be as flexible and accommodating as possible to meet patients' needs. Also, Ivan Smith Furniture. Home furniture, mattresses, and appliances for any budget, plus fast and reliable delivery. Shop today. And that will be against the Bobcats. It's going to bring them back 15 yards.
Yeah, I think it was a little extra after the whistle had blown. And then it happened twice.
So it will be 2 15-yard penalties against the Bobcats. Unsportsmanlike.
That's one thing that we cannot do. We cannot afford to beat ourselves by being undisciplined.
And just like that's a 30-yard gain, Coach.
Yeah.
Brings it to the 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Looks like a little run pass option play right there.
Yeah.
Little read option, and then just a little quick throw to the bubble route out there. Just incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
McCaskill and Coach McCaskill over at Ashdown, he has some tricks up his sleeve. I know that he does. He was here with us last year. Gonna be encroachment by the Bobcats. We're offsides.
Gonna be a 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
Sometimes you don't mind seeing that. You want your kids to be aggressive and ready to go, but gotta be smart.
Yeah, here in the red zone, especially now in the red zone, 2nd and 5, it's a very important call. Got 10 minutes and 4 seconds left to go here in this first half of football. It's going to be an outside zone run. And he only gets 1 yard as he's chased down by number 28.
It's 23. That's a gully kid.
That's J.J. Gully, number 23, with the chase down tackle. Stops him right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. It's going to be a big defensive stand right here if we can hold them for a couple more downs. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers. Good pass rush right there.
And
that's going to be a sack on the play. That's number 57.
Joel Bello. That's Joel Bello.
Once again, Bello comes from the linebacker position and just finds the football in the quarterback's hands and brings them down for a big loss all the way to the 18-yard line. Brings up 4th down and a big decision for the Panthers.
That was a big play for the Bobcats right there.
4th and 15. That was a great job right there by the linebacker. That's Joel Bello. Great job by finding the football and going to get that tackle to bring up the big 4th down. 4th and 15. Another great pass rush, and that's going to be a holding call, and he's hit as he threw the ball.
That's going to be intentional grounding, too. It should be.
There, you're right, Coach. There's 2 flags in the play. They got a holding on that left side of the offensive line.
There's nobody near that flag over there.
For being in the pocket. Great job on this pass rush tonight.
Yes, sir.
I mean, both the ends are just keeping that outside containment and finding the football, and the linebackers are just coming to clean it up.
And Clark is sending them at the right time.
This penalty is going to be declined. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
It hasn't been a real pretty ball game yet, but the Bobcats are playing and staying in the ball game.
We got the refs out there talking right now. There was a holding play, or holding on the play, but it was a fourth down, so it should be a turnover on downs.
And the grounding.
Yes, sir. It's going to be Bobcats football. I think a couple of the line judges were confused.
You know, I'm still believing that the Bobcat offense can get things going here. I really do.
That's 3 out of 4 turnover on downs for this whole Bobcat defense. They've been playing lights out here tonight. Even after that 30-yard, 2 personal fouls, 30 yards, we still came out. They had us on our own 10-yard line, and we still got the turnover on downs. That's great defense right there. I don't know what else to call it other than absolutely great defense.
You have to say that the Bobcat defense has played tonight, especially with Joel Bellows. He's all over the place, and so is Scott. So we get some other guys going. We have a pretty good defense.
And we're going to see right here if this offense can feed off that energy right there. Their defense, because half of them play on offense as well as defense. They play both ways. So let's see if that doesn't light a fire under this offense. 8 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here in this opening half. The score is still 0-0 as the Hope Bobcats host the Ashdown Panthers here tonight.
They stepped off 5 yards for the Bobcats. I don't know what the call was, but the Bobcats got five additional yards.
Yeah, I think Coach Turner was talking to the referee, trying to figure out what's going on.
All right, here we go, offense.
1st and 10 from right at about the 24-yard line. It's going to be a quick screen out here to the outside. A great block. And that's going to pass will be completed to Ross right there. It's going to be a 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they got linebacker for the Panthers, number 3, Hayden Zingler. He's coming and throwing a hat.
Yeah, he's leading with that front shoulder. And
Yes.
Sorry about that. 2nd and 5.
Scott is on the go.
As Scott breaks.
He's got an opportunity to go all the way.
There will be a flag in the tray.
Great.
I think they're going to call holding. I don't agree with this call. I don't agree with this call at all, Coach. I'm not going to lie. I seen what was going on. We had a receiver.
Yeah.
We had a receiver blocking on the play. It's going to be number 14. But it wasn't holding, Coach. I'm not going to lie to you. He had his hands inside, and he was driving them down the field. And when the defensive back tried to get away from him is when they threw the flag. But he did everything right there.
Wow. I tell you what, I really thought Scott was going to take that one to the end zone, but somebody had an angle on it and caught up with him.
It's going to be a big loss of 10 right there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. That's a big gain of about 35 yards on that run, but it will be brought back. I already know what that young man's going through.
Yeah.
It was a great block. I don't agree with the call, but I'm not reffing, I do have a bird's eye view, but sometimes you just gotta let them go, especially if they will call it on you.
Yeah.
Quick, fast, and hurry immediately.
And I'm thinking the key to our success is going to be running in between those tackles against this defensive line of the Panthers. And there we go again.
Brings up 2nd and 8. That's a good, nice little pickup right there by Gomer.
And Lacey just smothered her guy.
Yeah, this offensive line really stepping it up since the last drive. Brings up 3rd and about 4 for the Bobcats. 6 minutes, a little bit under 7 minutes to go here in this opening half. The Bobcats have a pretty good drive going on, as we just had a 30-yard run brought back by a holding call. 3rd and 4, as it will be another handoff to Gomer. And he tries to break a tackle, but just can't quite get through the tackles. It's going to be stopped short of the first down. Actually, he's going to lose a couple yards.
4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Gonna force us into a punt, I believe.
It's going to be a loss of 3. Brings up 4th and 6 for the Bobcats. Yellow. The punt was muffed. There will be a turnover on for the Panthers.
We have a
Great field position on their own on the Hope Bobcats 20-yard line.
and we have a Bobcat on the field on his back. I think that's going to be Scott.
It's going to be Amari Scott, just a little shaken up there on the play as he's jogging off the sideline to himself. That's always a good sign to see. Like we got the running back coach going with him, coach checking in on him with the trainer. And
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers on the Bobcats. Just 20. Excuse me, on their own 20.
yeah, the good block, a little low on the snap, drops the punt, and they recover right there on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Outside zone. Gets outside of Scott. It's going to be about a 9-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 1. He got outside of Ross right there. Ross has been doing a great job of keeping that outside containment, but they just got outside of him right there one good time. Got a big gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. I think they gave him the first down, coach. Brings up 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Everybody get the chain set. The chain is not set.
Really drove out of bounds for no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
Hey, with Joe Bello, I mean, he's just flying to the football. He ran him out of bounds over there.
Yeah, Bello is definitely finding the ball, having no trouble finding the football, no matter what it is, and he's in on every tackle. It seems like him and Amari Scott as well, and Gomer's made a couple of good plays on the football from the linebacking position. 2nd and goal for the Panthers. Going to be an inside run. It's going to pick up about 7 yards. Brings up 3rd and goal from the 3. That was number 3 for the Panthers. Hayden Ziegler on the run.
So they're bringing the goal line defense to the game right now. I see Lacey and 76. I don't get a number. Maybe Burton.
Brings a little size on the defensive line for this Ashdown run game. It's going to be a false start, I believe.
Timeout call.
So we'll be timeout for the Panthers.
Timeout, Panthers.
timeout, we'd like to thank a couple game sponsors. Now we have Farmers Banking Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Also, UAHT, Hope Bobcat graduates can attend UAHT for free their first year with the Hempstead Guaranteed Scholarship. Got 3 minutes and 39 seconds left to go here in the opening half of football. The score is still tied 0-0. It's been a really, really good game of defense. It's a good battle of defenses tonight.
See if this Bobcat defense can hold them out of here. It's 3rd and 3. So we are. That's been our strong point tonight, our defense. So let's see what we can do here.
3rd and goal from the 3-yard line as the Panthers try to punch it in right here. The Bobcat front will be the big play right here, but it's going to be a Panthers touchdown scored by number 3, Hayden Ziegler. That's the linebacker for the Panthers.
I tell you what, it's beginning to look like that old Hayden Ziegler is going to be a football player, offense and defense.
He's a really big kid. You know, he got some size on him from the linebacking position. They just put him in right there at running back and got him to make the little short runs to get enough run for the touchdown for the Bobcats. But they will be going for 2. It's going to be another run, and that will be no good. And the score will be 6-0. The Ashdown Panthers over the Hope Bobcats. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go here in the first half. That's enough time for a good drive. Hopefully we can end it on a high note here before the half. Our defense is playing really good. The penalties are killing us, Coach. Penalties are driving us into our own end zone. They're not having to work as hard to score. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot right now. So we got Gomer to return back for the Bobcats. I believe that's with Cheatham as well to return this kick.
That may be Scott. I can't see that number, but it's not 1.
I think that is Amari Scott. That's number 6, Amari Scott, to return deep.
I think we're going to be expecting a short kick out of this Ashdown Panther kickoff team. It's a pooch kick.
That will be returned by Scott as he muffs it a little bit. Still has a couple blockers downfield. He has the room. 1 to beat. Just a kicker. And he will have a big gain right there, Coach. All he had to do was beat the kicker. The kicker did a great job, open field tackle. Gets it all the way to the Panthers' 40-yard line. 39-yard line is where they're going to stop it. That was a great return. That's exactly what they needed.
That's a great return. I think if you tried to outrun him, we might have gotten up on my end.
Yeah, I think he wanted to try that change of direction that Scott does very well with, but it didn't quite work right there. As a kicker, did a really, really good job of being the last in defense.
The Bobcats start with great field position.
So a really good run by Scott. Brings up 1st down and 10 from the Panthers' 39-yard line. Flag on the play. I think the Bobcats got a timeout there, Coach.
Okay.
We got a timeout. No flag on the play. They were going to call a delay of game, but the Bobcats got the timeout in on time.
There was going to be that counter trade. I saw Dominique Lacey and the tackle on the
Hope Water and Light
right
has a
side
variety
pulling to
of
the left, so it's going to be a left side counter trade.
We've been running that counter trade, for as long as I can remember. And really, really strong focal point for the Hope Bobcats offense. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the opening half. Ashdown Panthers lead your Hope Bobcats 6-0 after they failed to complete going for two. And the Bobcats had a really good, strong run on the kick return by Amari Scott, brings them all the way to the 39-yard line in Panther territory. 1st and 10 after the timeout for the Hope Bobcats. We're going to come out in that doubles formation again, Coach, with we got Gomer back there and Zion Brown at quarterback. Looks like we're going to be running the football here to close this quarter out. Another botched snap, as I believe that ball will go out of bounds. It's going to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
The Bobcats are really struggling right now, just executing the simple stuff. Snap to the quarterback, not staying with blocks. We're having a hard time right now.
Yeah, the snapping's just not there right now. That's about 5 or 6 low snaps by our center. Just need to get those kinks out. It's going to be a great pass by Zion Brown. That's going to be well enough for a first down for the Bobcats. That's number 9, Jaden Brown.
Jaden Brown.
He had a small window, and he put it right through. That was a great pass.
And Brown is limping pretty. He meant to get him off the field.
Mike, looks like a cramp, though.
Is it a cramp?
Looks like a little cramp.
That's an injury timeout to get him off the field.
He's trying to cramp up, I believe. Great reception, though, by Brown. A great pass by Brown as well. That's Zion Brown to Jaden Brown. It's a great job. 1st and 10 for your Hope Bobcats. A little bit under 3 minutes to go here in this opening half. 1st and 10. It's going to be another pass play. Brown has room. And he gets you. I think he was down.
They're going to call him down. The clock is running.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. That was his receiver coming out, and he wanted to try to get for the first down instead of tossing out of bounds, stopping the clock. Brings up 2nd and about 11. 2nd and 12. It's going to be a loss of 2. He just tossed that out of bounds right there, Coach. Stop the clock. Brings up 2nd and 10 instead of losing 2 yards. 2 minutes left to go here in the opening half. 2nd and 12. Zion Brown back to receive the snap. It's going to be an outside run. Gomer had a hole, but it closed up quickly. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, he's about a step away from going all the way to the end zone.
The big hole opened up out there, but it just closed up really quick. Brings up 3rd and 11 as that was a gain of 1.
That was a good job of Lacey. I mean, he's leading the way on the kick out and did a good job of kicking him out.
Did a great job. I think that was another down block on the tackle on the left side. We just let that guy go. He makes the tackle. He brings up 3rd and 11. It's going to be another passing play. They got a great pass rush on the other side. Zion Brown's fast enough to escape him. He gets on the outside. Big block right there. That's going to be enough for a Hope Bobcat first down. It's a great job by Zion Brown of realizing the pressure coming from the blind side. And he just takes off around the other end and gets a big 13-yard gain.
Apologize on time.
It's going to be 1st and goal. We have 1 minute and 4 seconds left here in the opening half. Bobcats doing a great job.
Just say you apologize on time. That's not what we can do. Keep that on yourself.
Yeah, we'd like to apologize that our time clock is not working, but we will keep you informed. And right now there's 1:04 on the clock. And a timeout is taken by the Hope Bobcats.
Yeah, the time clock on our stream really isn't working right now, but we will keep you guys informed of the time. We have 1 minute and 4 seconds left, like Coach said, here in the opening half. And that was a timeout by the Panthers. with 1:04 left to go here in the opening half. The Panthers are winning 6-0 as they scored earlier in the second quarter. Failed to complete the 2-point conversion. And Amari Scott led this drive with that big opening return all the way to the Ashdown Panthers 39-yard line. And we're working on punching in right here, Coach. We did a great job with Zion Brown coming in at quarterback. A couple bad snaps. Made sure that we recovered those balls, which is very, very good thing to do. Couldn't really afford a turnover right there. But Zion Brown has been leading this offense right now.
He's doing a great job since he's been in the ball game. Good move the ball. That's what you want to see.
Going to throw a little goal line fade right there. That's good. That should be pass interference, but I believe they're going to give him the interception.
Oh, it's intercepted. I think he was trying to throw Sidney a jump ball and give him an opportunity to go up and get it, but the defender was in the right spot to make the interception.
There's a lot of contact there in the end zone, so I believe they're just going to call that football. As that will be an interception by the Panthers and turnover with 58 seconds left to go here in the opening half on a great drive.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea of the coach Turner using his athletes. Cindy is a great leaper, and he put the ball could have been higher, and Cindy could have went and got it.
I agree. Zion, he's new to this quarterback thing. That's just things that he's going to learn with experience. Toss the ball with only your receiver can get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best way to put it. And Cindy did a great job of getting outside containment on that reception. Just couldn't quite make the catch. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, the Panthers, and that will be a incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 on the 20-yard line.
With 54 seconds left in the half, the Panthers are still up 6.
It's going to be a timeout for the Bobcats. Injury timeout, excuse me, as we got a shaken up player. That's going to be number 29, Christian Matlock. A little shaken up right there, holding his elbow.
And into the game comes Devontae Jones on the corner, strong side corner.
54 seconds left to go here in the opening half. Ashdown leads this game 6-0. Had a great drive going there on offense, Coach. Just couldn't quite make the last effort in the end zone. Back on defense is the Hope Bobcats. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Got a good pass rush again, Coach. He's going to toss the ball up, and that will be an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd and 10. As that was Cheatham coming from the safety position right there. On that last play, actually, that's number 13.
Kelson White.
From the safety position. He was coming in to make the hit instead of going for the ball right there. I don't disagree with neither one of those. I like seeing hitting and I like seeing interceptions. It's really just up to the kid out there what type of player he is. And I like seeing that we have a player at safety that wants to bring the hat.
I think the thing to do is play the ball. I think he tried to play the receiver. And, again, either or. But
another deep pass. Looks like he's going to play the ball right there. That was Cheatham.
That's Cheatham. That's just over his fingertips.
Brings up 4th and 10. Great effort by Cheatham.
I tell you what, you got a chance to see the speed of that kid. Then he chased that ball down.
We have really fast cornerbacks here for the Bobcats.
And the Bobcats will get the ball back with 42 seconds on the clock. So
we got Zion Brown back there to receive this. He's a great punt returner, but him being a quarterback, Coach, I think this is a little risky. As they will punt it right to Zion Brown. He waves everybody off, and that will take a Hope Bobcat bounce. Right at about the 41-yard line is where they're going to stop it. Pretty decent punt right there, Coach.
Yeah, it was a good punt. But the Bobcats get the ball at 34 seconds go in the half, and they get a chance to take a couple shots in the end zone maybe.
We do have one timeout left.
Yeah, well, I imagine that the Panthers are going to a prevent We'll have to throw the ball underneath and get out of bounds maybe.
As quick as possible. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
10, 15-yard out routes, you know. Get a couple of them, get a good drive going, bring the defense down, and then throw it over the top. Brings up 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Going to be a little jailbreak screen as Sidney Ross gets his broken tackle, but can't quite get back to the line of scrimmage.
Clock's running.
Clock is running. 20 seconds left to go as he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Looks like we're just going to let the time go out. One last play before the half. It's going to be an outside zone. And Amari Scott gets brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that will be it for the half. As that was a good defensive side and half right there. We had a couple big mistakes there on defense. But other than that, a really good defensive half for the Hope Bobcats. And a really promising offensive look there at the end of the first half. As Zion Brown comes in at quarterback, got a really good drive going. Just couldn't quite finish it off in the end zone. Other than that, it looked really promising for that Hope Bobcats offense. I'm going to leave you guys with a couple sponsors. We got Caney Creek Estates, a family-friendly community and affordable housing. Also, Yates Maintenance, heat and air experts for your home or business. And we will be right back with the second half of football.
This is something not over here.
Did you turn this band mic back up?
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Hope High School proudly presents The Sound of Hope. Christian Davis, then to the field direction of Jahir Salgado, Jolise Lopez, Addison McEwen, and Riley Bramlett. Sit back and enjoy the 2024 show, Juno.
has it, many years ago in India, the goddess Juno had a deep love for all creation. She was summoned by a weeping bird. She asked, "Bird, why do you weep?" The bird replied, "I am not as fair as the others, and my heart is pure." Juno peered into the soul of the bird and was filled with sorrow. "You have such a beautiful heart and yet treated so unfair," said Juno. The bird continued to weep. "This has been my entire existence. Make me favorable to look upon." Juno then bestowed upon the bird a beautiful crown.
Bobcats will receive over the second half of play. Deep for the Bobcats, number 6, Amari Scott. Kicking off for the Panthers, number 55, Darius Norman. Back across the 40-yard line. Number 36-yard line.